to play a game.
I'm your number one fan.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
From the prime time, bitch! Groovy.
Don't worry, babe. All we want to do is kill you.
You're gonna need a bigger potion.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Showtime.
Dog will hunt! Dog will hunt!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boils and ghouls, and welcome to another episode of The Terror Talks. On this episode, we are joined by one of our members of our newly formed haunt review team, the Boo Crew. Please welcome to the show, Ansley.
Hi, guys. Hello.
The rest of our team is taking a little break for this episode, as they unfortunately were unable to join us for our trip to today's haunt, which is Folklore Haunted House, located in Ackworth, Georgia. The Terror Talks team originally visited this haunt back in 2021 on Season 2 of the Terror Talks, and we decided it was time to return with our team in tow for their 2023 Valentine's Day event. That being said, we're not going to waste any time, and we're going to dive right into our review of Folklore Haunted House Tainted Love, My Bloody Valentine event. So, as always, we rate these haunted houses on a scale of 1 to 5 screams in 7 different categories, beginning with the midway, sets, costumes and makeup, special effects, scares, pacing, and the actors and staff at the haunt. So, we're going to kick things off with the midway, and I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Ansley to start talking about the midway.
Well, there wasn't much of a midway, and honestly, I was not impressed at all with what little bit they did have. They had like one hearse out there and like one sign. Otherwise, if I was driving by, I'd be like, oh, cool, a hearse, and drive by, not even know that it was a haunt itself. I don't usually base any judgment off of the stuff that you can buy there, like the merch, but I did find it weird that they had a pair of panties with the haunt's name on them. I'm not quite understanding why we would want our logo on somebody's butt. But you know what, we're living with their decisions, and as that was the most interesting thing to look at in the quote-unquote midway. It's not looking too good, guys. It's not looking too good.
Yeah, I concur 100% with that statement. The midway is nothing to ride home about by any stretch of the imagination. I didn't even know that they had panties there that you could buy with their logo on them. I would have bought a pair, definitely. What? There's nothing wrong with having a pair of panties for a haunted house. I'm just kidding, please.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the size of the little gift shop / ticket booth to building ratio was extremely off because it was a teeny little shed. I didn't even know that was the ticket booth until y'all pulled me that way. So, I mean, it makes sense that you wouldn't really notice it.
Yeah, I mean, that's very fair. You literally have to hunt for this ticket booth. I had to ask somebody, hey, where do I get tickets? Because there's no signs. There's nothing directing you in that direction. In fact, when you arrive at the haunt, it is literally the darkest haunted house on the planet. There is, like, no lights. There is one little sign on the side of the building telling you that you are at Folklore Haunted House. We've had this problem with them before, and I don't want to hold it completely against them because I believe it might have something to do with a city ordinance, and that's why they can't have some bunch of lighting and whatnot. But they need something more to tell us where we are, and they need some more interactive, fun stuff going on because there was just nothing. There was no midway characters. There's no midway, like Ansley said. There's nothing but a damn hearse and a van with the Haunts logo on the side of it. Very, very disappointing. With that being said, on a scale of 1 to 5 screams, I had to give the midway a 2 out of 5. Ansley, what did you give them?
I also gave them a 2 out of 5, but I will say their employees are really, really nice.
Well, there you have it. Their employees are really nice. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Moving on to sets. So the sets in this haunted attraction are nothing short of pretty awesome throughout. I will say, given the nature of the event that we were there for, it was kind of difficult at times to see the sets, but there was a lot of really good moments where you could see the sets in all of their glory, and it looked really, really good. In fact, one of the very first rooms you enter in the haunt is this big, beautiful, almost Victorian style manor that just blows you away when you walk in there, and I wish I could see it with the lights on, and I'm sure during the haunt season you do get to experience that. But with this special event, you were led by candlelight. You had one little candle. So you didn't get to really see everything. I will say a lot of the sets are very similar from what I have personally seen, having visited Folklore several times in the past. And there are some things that have changed drastically, and there are some things that have not changed at all. But sets, they did a very good job. There's some really cool elements in there. And I gave them a 5 out of 5, if I'm being honest.
I also gave them a 5 out of 5. Their sets definitely made up for the lack of midway in a way. And honestly, if I'm being nice about it, the fact that they didn't really have a midway kind of added to the spook factor, because you're kind of walking in like, oh, this is going to be a crappy little haunt because there's like nothing telling you it's a haunt. It's not really all that scary. It's just a big building. But you walk in and it is like you're pretty much transported to another world. And like Jeremy was saying, that first room, it is very well made up in a very Victorian way. I will have to say, I hated the candles. I love the idea of the candle lit haunt. However, they hand you these little plastic dollar store tea light candle things that weren't like tea lights, but they were like the candlesticks. And to me, honestly, since they were going the cheap route and since we were apparently shopping at the dollar store, you could have at least sprung for like a better quality candle, because they didn't give off much light. And yes, that did add to the scare factor. However, it was very comical to be walking around with this plastic orange candlestick. And obviously, it would be dumb to just have like a real candle or anything like that. So I'm not saying that. But as somebody who loves the like Halloween section at dollar stores, I know that they have like the little lanterns and things that you can get. And that would have made it a little bit better to me. Not much, but like I can understand the stipulations there. But the sets were completely amazing from what I could see. Like I said, with the little bit of light I had from the candle. And I'm going to say I gave them a 5 out of 5 because the sets were amazing.
Take a shot every time Ansley says amazing.
Leave me alone.
All right, moving on to costumes and makeup. Ansley, I'm going to let you take this because honestly, I can't remember anything about costumes and makeup for this haunt, and from what I do remember, I wasn't that impressed.
Okay, I was slightly impressed, but that was probably because I couldn't see much of them. The makeup was awesome, but we're going to get back into that later. Like I said, I couldn't really see them because of the very, very little bit of light, which kind of worked in their favor because with a haunt like this that's not in like true haunt season and it being an out of season haunt. I said that twice, redundant. It's okay. I would say it kind of worked in their favor because that kind of helps with timing. You know, people have a lot of stuff to do around these times and it's kind of hard to get everybody in. But like I couldn't see them very well and I kind of wasn't impressed. So I am giving them a 4 out of 5 on costumes because I couldn't really get a good look at them.
All right, well, you gave them one more point than I gave them because I gave them a 3 out of 5. I wasn't that impressed with costuming and whatnot throughout the haunt. You know, like you said, we couldn't really see anything because of the nature of the event. It was so dark. You know, what little bit I did see, I wasn't like over the moon ecstatic about. I think I expected a little bit more from this style of haunt. And, you know, they talk a big game on their website and they make themselves look really big and professional. And I just didn't really get that, you know, going through. It could be a faulty memory. I might be wrong. But, you know, I gave them a 3 out of 5 and that's just the way it's going to be. Moving on to special effects. So this is one of my favorite spots. I love to talk about the special effects in any haunted house. And unfortunately, I got to give them a 3 out of 5. Because there were some good moments. There were some great stuff that happened. Some cool special effects that did work. But then there were some that did not work. And, you know, for me, that just does it. I will say, you know, they had music playing as you went through the haunt. So that's a great... I consider that part of the special effects, and what little bit of lighting there was worked very well with the ambiance and the setting, but there were some animatronics here and there that didn't necessarily work the way they were supposed to, unfortunately, and just some things did not happen that probably should have happened. And for me, you know, if you've got those things in there, you should have those working at all times. I don't care who you are. Like, they should just, it's a given. It should be operating. So unfortunately, I do have to give special effects. We're not at scares yet. Special effects are a 3 out of 5 for me.
All right. I look for logistics. We all know this. And with candlelit haunts, the lights are off, obviously, so that you can use the candle.
No way.
And with a lot of that, it is turning off the main power and everything. So I could see why they wouldn't use a lot of the animatronics. But I will say the ones that were supposed to jump out at you and were kind of close, from what little light I could see, they had great detailing. And it was almost kind of fun to like walk up onto them and not realize what they were until I was like right there at them and just kind of let it catch me off guard at the corner of my eye. I will say they had this awesome necromancer in one of the church scenes. And I would have loved to see him jump out at me or like swipe at me or something.
Spoiler, he didn't.
He didn't. But I feel like that was because the main power was turned off, or maybe that some kind of issue happened that we didn't know of. But I didn't get to see that, and I was a little upset about it. But I will say, with the amount of like unease that the rest of the sets gave me, and the walking up on the animatronics and kind of just realizing what they were out the corner of my eye and not really realizing that they were there until the last second, kind of helped heal that for me a little. Helped me heal that a little bit, because I was able to be like, oh, okay, well, I understand why they're not working or why they're not using them tonight. However, it was a little bit of a letdown because he was huge. I would have loved to see him work. And as a matter of fact, I was the one who told the rest of the group to come on, that there was more to see and everything, because Jeremy, I seem to remember, stopped and was like, I'm not moving until this works.
It's true.
So, I gave them a 4 out of 5.
You're like the team soccer mom here who like, you did your best, guys.
You did do your best, guys, and I understand why, logistics and all, but for my little note on why I put 4 out of 5, I said some of them weren't working and some of them were, but they had amazing detail, and I'm going to give them that 4 out of 5 for that.
Yeah, I'm Simon Cowell. I'm not doing that. Shout out Simon Cowell, sponsor us.
He's not going to sponsor us. He doesn't like us. I'm kidding.
I don't know. He might be with me on this one. If you listen to the last episode of the Terror Talks, you know the joke that I'm like the Gordon Ramsay of haunts. So
dreadful, absolutely dreadful.
It's rubbish. All right, so now we get on to, well, first we're gonna take a little break before we move on to the back half of this haunt. But we're gonna take a little break to hear from our sponsors. So we will be right back.
Are you a haunt owner looking to spice up your haunted attraction this year? Or maybe just a neighbor who loves to turn their home into a scene fit for a horror movie on Halloween night? No matter the case, our friends at Haunted FX can help you make your Halloween vision come to life. This merry band of misfits specializes in building haunted house props, lighting for your haunted attraction, and designing haunted houses and escape rooms that are sure to keep your fans coming back for more each year. How much is it? Well, your prices will vary based on the service provided for your haunt. So get in touch with them today to set up what you need. You can visit them today at their Facebook by simply searching Haunted FX, or their Instagram and TikTok by searching FX Haunted, to not only get in contact with them, but also to see some of the work that they do, or visit them at their website, www.haunted-fx.com. You can also personally contact them at 706-799-5382 to speak with them personally. So be sure to contact Haunted FX today to make your haunt the absolute best it can be. No matter the task, they are ready, armed,
And up for the challenge. Happy haunting.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on this episode of the Terror Talks. Before the break, we were talking about Folklore Haunted House, Tainted Love, My Bloody Valentine event, and we rated their midway sets, costumes and makeup, and special effects. Now we're moving on to the scares, the pacing, and the actors. And I'm going to kick it off with the scares with a big old 5 out of 5. So with this event being the way it was, being pitch black darkness, candlelit, you know, it really helped them with their scares. Every scare that I got was very good. I remember we were jumping out of our skin left and right, literally jumping at our own friends who were in the group with us. And like that's how freaky it was. And so whenever an actor would actually jump out and get us, that would make it even better, because we were like, oh shit, was it us or is it our friends? Like, what's going on? And so there was a lot of moments that really caught us off guard and, you know, made the experience a lot more fun for us. But they did a really good job scaring. I was very impressed. They didn't pull back any punches. That's for sure. Definitely, if there was an opportunity to get the scare, they went and got the scare. There was one girl, shout out to her, who
The one in the catacombs.
Yes, the one in the catacombs who literally found a way to still scare us like 4 or 5 times all by herself. So good on her. It was fantastic. 5 out of 5 for scares.
Okay. I will say there was not a second in this haunt where I was not afraid or on edge.
It's true.
I was clinging on to Jeremy most of it and like hiding behind my hands for a lot of it.
Yes, she was.
There was some part, like, I believe there was like a closet in this one, and that part didn't really scare me because they didn't have any actors. However, like we were saying, the girl in the catacombs, and honey, if you were listening to this, I am extremely proud of you, because I scare act. All of us have scare acted on the Boo Crew, And my role is what they call a screamer. So I make loud noises, I'll scream, I will like grunt at you, growl at you. And that's an easy scare to do. What scares people more is being able to stand there and just give this creepy, menacing look from across the room and just give you that psychological terror. And I absolutely loved that she took advantage of the fact that she was in this creepy, disturbing, death-filled environment. And she used her pathways to her advantage, because there was times where I thought that there could have been triplets working there, because she would come to where we first walked in and she was right there. And then she'd like kind of back off into the shadows or let us pass her. And then she would pop up like right next to us at a different corner. And she did it without me hearing a sound. And I am one where if I am on edge, I will constantly pay attention to every little thing, because that's just my fight or flight thing. And I did not hear a single sound. And I'm talking, she was climbing up on things and being in our face when we walked by this big area where the wall jutted out, and she was sitting on top of that wall. And then like we would walk past it and she'd be like crouched down in the corner over here waiting for us to get there. She was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, she was pretty awesome. Definitely going to concur with that. No, I was making faces and laughing at you because you were talking about grunting and screaming, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Are you scaring people or something else?
A lot of times I work in the asylum.
Fair point.
There's crazy people in there.
Yes, you're one of them. And now you're on my show. If I go missing, it was Ansley.
Anyway, I'm going to give them a 5 out of 5. And my note said, because that little girl was awesome.
There you go. Moving on to pacing. I know what Ansley's going to do here, but I'm going to go ahead and be awesome and be like, the pacing was great. 5 out of 5 for pacing. I feel like the time it took to get through the haunt was very well done, very well allocated. I think it took us about 20 minutes to get through there. I'm not sure how that would have differed with the lights being on, because I think the lights being off definitely played into that to a degree. But at the same time, I don't feel like we were walking a whole lot slower than we would have been with lights on. But I feel like, pacing wise, they did a very good job of, if an actor did happen to grab you and talk to you, try to spiel on you a little bit. They kept you moving.
Spiel.
Yeah, spiel. What, you've never heard the word spiel before?
The way you said it, spiel.
Spiel.
Anyway, continue.
Good help is so hard to find these days.
Beside the point, irrelevant.
If they took you in, like, decided to spiel with you for a moment, they were very good about getting you back on track very quickly. With us, it wasn't too big of a problem because we were actually the last ones there. We arrived literally mere minutes before closing. So we're very glad that they accommodated us and let us come on in and experience the haunt. But they were very good about, pushing us through, getting us through each room, making sure that we experienced every little nuance of the room. I remember there was one particular room where this girl decided to talk about taking our eyeballs or something for wine, and it was like a whole thing. And so she had this big spiel that she did and was very good about, doing the shtick and then, getting us on our way. Didn't take too much time, and it didn't take away from the overall experience, but they did a very good job. We were out of there, I'd say, about 20 minutes. It was a good 20-minute walk, and that was just for one haunt. They do have 2 haunts, but they only had one of them open for the Valentine's Day event. So pacing gets a 5 out of 5 from me.
All right, guys. We already
Prepare to get eliminated.
We already know what I'm going to say.
Yes, we do.
I would have gave them a 5 out of 5 for this.
Yeah.
Would have.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to.
Nope.
Because.
Why?
Are you done?
Nope.
Because they have coochie hallways.
Coochie
Not
hallways.
one, but two. And I absolutely hate the coochie hallways. We will discuss this multiple times on the Boo Crew, or at least I will. I hate the
You hate the Boo Crew? Wow,
I did not say that.
She's on the Boo Crew and she hates the Boo Crew.
Anyway, beside the point, irrelevant.
You just said you hated the Boo Crew. That's
No,
not
I
besides the point.
didn't.
Don't
put words in my mouth.
I heard you say it. We all heard you say it.
I absolutely hate coochie hallways.
So not the Boo Crew.
I absolutely hate the coochie hallways. The thought of these huge airbags touching me as I'm walking through, I understand trying to disorient, help me out here.
Disorient
people with like claustrophobia, because a lot of people have claustrophobia, at least in some form.
True.
But the thought of how many people may have walked through that and it touching my face and my arms and clinging on to me, I cannot breathe. So it makes me walk slower. That's why every time a haunt has a coochie hallway, I take a point off. And they had 2 of them. The first one was not that bad because it was only like waist down. I could deal with it. It wasn't super bad. Like, if they would have just had that one, it would have been fine. They would have got their 5 out of 5. But they had 2, and the other one was the full body one. And I remember walking through this and being like, shit, I can't do this, and pressing my face into Jeremy's back to try to keep my face away from these airbags. Like, I could not do it. And I can only think, if it was a full night, groups would definitely be getting hung up in that all night, just from people almost having a panic attack like I did. Like, Jeremy even turned around and had to ask me if I was okay because I was almost hyperventilating. Like, I could not do it. So I'm giving them a 4 out of 5 for the freaking coochie hallways. Get rid of them.
The Terror Talks does not endorse coochie hallways.
Ansley does not endorse coochie hallways.
I just want to say, if you have a coochie hallway, it's okay. Don't be afraid. I'm supposed to be the mean one on this show.
I'm taking a point away every time I go through a coochie hallway.
You have been warned. Moving on to our final category, the actors and the team, staff, all those who run the place. So with actors and staff, I gave them a 5 out of 5 because, they did a really, really good job. Those who were there, we found out at the end of the night that there was probably like 6 to 8 people working inside of the haunt.
Dylan, nice to meet you.
My name's Ashley.
This is Jeremy and Ansley.
Hello.
Good to meet you.
Goodbye. Sorry, I'm cold.
We all
I
are.
feel that.
Our reviewer is called Terror Talks.
Oh, okay, cool.
And he just astounded me. You have 6 actors working tonight?
I just guessed. I was like 6 to 8 probably, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, because it's blackout. We let them roam pretty good amount
That
of
was phenomenal.
That was great.
That was really cool.
I mean, they covered a decent, big
Yeah.
amount of areas, and there was some times where I was like, where the hell are they? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, they popped out of nowhere, and it was fucking amazing.
And they were like coming at us from every angle. Like, they knew how to get the scares. They knew what they were doing. They had it all down to a science and still managed to scare this group of haunt actors who don't get scared of anything. And yet we were literally shitting ourselves going through this haunt. And they were giving it their all. Like we said earlier, there was the girl in the catacombs who was literally running all over Kingdom Come to scare us 700 freaking times, and she never failed. She was determined to make sure she got every single possible scare that you could get in that area. So she did a really good job. Everyone did a really good job. Everybody was, at the top of their game. I had no issues with anybody on staff or the actors. I think they all did a fabulous job. So they got a very well-deserved 5 out of 5.
Well, I took a point away because it being a Valentine's. Don't look at me like that.
Oh, it's too late. We're all looking at you like this, and there's only me here.
Well, as I was saying.
Oh, go on.
I took a point away from them because it was a Valentine's haunt, and I was not getting any type of tainted love from it. It was supposed to be themed for Valentine's Day, and it was not. The scares were amazing. The actors were amazing. I just wish they would have incorporated the theme of Valentine's Day a little bit more. But I am super excited to go back around Halloween and see if they change anything. I want to see everything working. I want to experience this haunt as a spooky season classic haunt at least one time to see how well they do. But I'm sorry, guys. I had to give y'all a 4 out of 5 because if y'all are going to do a Valentine's haunt, at least give me some sense of Valentine's. Yeah, there was maybe a couple little hearts here and there, but you couldn't really see them because it was a Valentine's haunt. And I think they leaned so much on the candlelight being, slightly romantic, whatever, while you're getting the crap scared out of you this entire time as their Valentine thing. And it just didn't do it for me. I couldn't do it. It didn't scream Valentine's Day for me.
Well, there you have it. Ansley's over here just killing them right now.
I didn't kill them.
Okay, she didn't kill them, but she definitely spilt some blood here. And I thought I was the mean one.
I'm a nice bitch. That's what I do.
Well, there you have it. So now it's time to tally it all up and see what the overall haunt rating is for Folklore Haunted House.
Welcome to Folklore Haunted House. During your visit, please follow the following rules for your own.
All right.
No photos or videos are allowed inside the attractions. Do not touch the props or actors. No running or pushing, please. Cell phones must be put away while
cold.
And finally, no weapons allowed. If you feel you need to leave while in the attraction, follow the curtains clearly marked.
Not cold, what you mean? We got you, Bigfoot.
Other rules may result in serious injury or removal from our attractions. Thank you and enjoy your visit to Folklore Haunted House.
Right. It's warmer inside, right? Oh shit! Don't do that! Oh shit! Hi.
The guy's following us. He's following us.
Oh Jesus!
I think it's you fucking shit.
That's the idea. It's a candlelit tour. Unfortunately, only one of us has the candle. Don't scare me. Hello.
Look at you.
There's a mirror there. There's something on the other side of that damn mirror. I know it. No, it's just a picture. We're good.
Don't trust it. Don't trust it.
Hello, anybody home?
Fuckity fuck fuck.
Oh, that's cool though. Hello? Oh my God! All right, okay.
What is that shit?
Hi there.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you want dinner or dessert first?
Dessert.
Dessert.
Dessert, okay. Well, I'm taking that sweet little one right there for
Oh no.
Hey, what about me?
You can have her.
Let's do dinner.
Oh, I can have
Wait,
your
no.
rice.
I feel safer over here.
Oh no, see, I need a volunteer for the wine.
I'm good. I got it. I'll do it.
You don't even like wine. Go away.
Oh, that's okay.
wine.
You guys will be used for the wine. You guys will be drinking it.
You picked the one dude wearing glasses to harvest his eyes.
Oh, I can harvest all of you if you want.
Okay.
That was weird. I didn't like that.
Can I drink my own eyeballs?
Hey, I'm a permanent prop, okay?
What kind of seance we got going on in here?
A good one.
Well, it looked like a seance. Now it just looks like we're eating dinner.
Hold on. I don't trust it.
Hey, no,
I don't trust it.
No, this is my brother and my aunt.
Well,
So now we can-
I don't trust this.
I kind of like this. but I'm terrified.
You're fine.
I'm actually scared. This is good. This is really good.
I was gonna say, this is great.
There's a big ass window.
What's in there? Hello? Hi?
I do like the candle lit. That's cool.
Oh, no, those are other people. Or another person. No, that's another group.
Drop down somewhere. I feel it. It's right here. It's right here.
That better not be no damn drop down. Oh, it was a drop down.
I knew it. Please don't grab me. I'm fragile.
Okay, this is really dark right here. Ah! Oh my.
Ah! That's a fucking plant.
Guys, look, it's a snake.
Nope. Nope. No. Grave digger. I heard a whistle.
That was me.
Oh shit, don't do that.
Oh, don't do that, Bigfoot.
Doing that.
Oh shit, look, we're in the front room again. That is cool. Hey, I can play a song on there. You don't want to. Got it. Oh my God.
That curtain blew.
Oh
shit.
It's only funny the first time.
There's the window.
Oh shit, where do I go?
Look at that.
What?
Make a note of that. Look at him.
Like you don't like, I like
That's
that.
fucking. That's cool.
I don't know what's going on.
I guess we're
But
going.
I don't like it because I'm getting Silent Hill vibes.
I'm trying to figure out, was I supposed to go around that bookshelf or not?
I don't think it matters.
Oh my God! Do you smell that?
Yeah, I don't want to.
That's awesome. I love the use of smells. Oh.
Don't we have her in the kitchen?
Huh?
Don't we have her in the kitchen? There's a fucking door. Nope. Nope. Fucking no.
I want to see this in actual like art.
Oh my God.
Bro, creature, they're too much fun.
Okay, yes, this is a lot of fun because I'm getting terrified right now.
I'm about to say, I've never seen you get scared.
I don't know if it was the anxiety from the ride up here or what.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't like this. Come on, come on. Oh my God!
I'm sorry for screaming in your ear.
I can't see now. I think that's kind of the idea.
I'm glad they can't pop it.
Oh what is that? I hear it. What is it?
Into the hellfire.
I don't trust that.
Ow! You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Don't do it. Mark? Something happened. I want to see what's
I want to know.
Trust closets.
Oh! Oh, I love it. Oh, shit!
Watch your language.
It's too late for that.
You thought, after everything you could just waltz in, say you're sorry, and everything will be all right.
I'm not sorry I came here.
Well, that's good, because I don't want your apologies.
You just
I
asked.
just want you to leave. Hello!
You asked for my apologies, man.
Yelled at me enough. Leave me alone.
What is that behind us?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Oh no! Another door! Another door! Anybody get the reference? Another door? Oh no. Guys, guess what? Hi, Sally. It's time for the coochie. But only on your legs.
I don't like.
Oh my God! What's happening here, bud? Holy shit. Oh, fuck this. No. Hell to the no. But which one's the real one?
Yeah, that got me.
That was...
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off. That one got me.
I think we just found the one thing that scares them.
Yeah.
Illuminati. We're in a church or a mausoleum.
This is your fault.
D-Bird, where you at?
What are you... No, that's an animatronic. That's not a person. No, that's animatronic.
Grandma, lay down to rest.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was on the verge of getting violent. Something poked out. I was gonna hit it on accident. On there? Yeah.
That one might... Holy... I don't want to catch you.
That was a very accurate cuss word for that situation.
Oh, what is this? And it better work or I'll cry. What is this?
The ring girl in the corner.
What are you? Work. I will stand here all night until this thing works.
No, come on.
That is fucking amazing. Hell yeah.
It would have been more amazing if it worked. Mind you, that's getting noted. But they have changed this up immensely. I'm really impressed.
I don't trust this.
That was fucking beautiful. The scenery is great.
Oh my God!
It's a dinosaur!
Oh, nice! I love that the sound effect...
Catacombs, and I am...
I saw you that time.
I did not, so good job. It's the most terrifying one I've been through so far.
I done bumped into aliens more times than I think I need to. Same with you.
My God, there's more. It goes on forever. How long is this thing? Nope.
Oh, it's a scooter.
No.
It's a spooner.
We don't play with them.
Hey, in the morning, I'm like a waffle.
You make them, buddy. Oh my God! Hello. How long were you waiting there? That's evil. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey guys, guess what? Goodbye. Ah! We made it. We survived.
I didn't like that. I heard a voice behind me and I realized it wasn't Thomas.
Ass looks good in these.
You realize Thomas was not the female voice you were?
It's a freezer.
Oh my God. That was awesome, y'all. That was really good.
Was that you screaming?
That was me.
That was all of us.
I ain't gonna lie, that was that one.
That was really good, y'all. Oh my God. Well, I thought there was, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe they just did the one for this. I should have asked them back there. Hey, I guess they only do the one for this. But I thought there was two, but... All right, so we just came out of Folklore Haunted House. And truthfully, that was the best I've ever seen them do. And that was... About to say, you got 4 haunt actors here who were scared shitless the whole time, so...
Well, not just one room.
Well, one room that scared two of them shitless. Several rooms that scared two of us shitless. So, very good.
So let's begin at the top with Midway. So for Midway, we have a grand total of 2 out of 5 screams.
Oof.
For sets, we have a grand total of 5 out of 5 screams.
Yay!
For costumes and makeup, we have 3.5 screams. For special effects, we have 3.5. For scares, we have 5.
Yay!
For pacing, we have 4.5.
Okay.
And for actors, we have 4.5, which brings us to a grand total of 4 out of 5 screams. So there you have it, folks. Folklore Haunted House, located in Ackworth, Georgia, is a 4 out of 5 screams rated haunted house, officially rated by the Terror Talks and the Boo Crew. So be sure this haunt season to go check them out for their Halloween event. They will be open sometime, I believe, beginning September, running through November. Just be sure to go look them up on all their social medias, and you can find out all about Folklore Haunted House and their Halloween season. They do have a special event coming up very, very soon that we may be able to get some of our team to go check out. Be sure to check them out on April 22nd for Attack of the 1980s Halloween Hootenanny. Be sure to go to folklorehauntedhouse.com to check out all about special events and to buy tickets. General admission typically runs anywhere from $25 to $30, and to get the RIP admission, you can simply add $15 to your ticket price. They are located at 5389 North Main Street, Ackworth, Georgia, 30101. So be sure to check them out this year for your haunt spooky season, or be sure to check them out for one of the off-season events. But that is going to do it for us on this episode of the Terror Talks. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, rate. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see, what you don't want to see.
Coochie always.
There you go. Ansley doesn't want to see coochie always. Be sure to send us an email to theterrortalks@gmail.com if you want to hear something, or if you just want to give us a shout out. Go ahead and reach out to us. We love hearing from the fans. You can check us out on all our social medias. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and newly TikTok, which is getting pretty interesting. Be sure to go check out that TikTok. All of them are at the Terror Talks, so go check those out. And you can listen to us everywhere where podcasts can be found. And be sure to give us a 5-star review wherever you listen to your podcast. It definitely helps us, and we definitely appreciate it. So please be sure to do that. Be sure to go check out our friends over at the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast and the Rush of Fear podcast to hear about all things Halloween Horror Nights related. And be sure to go check out our friends over at the Theme Park Duo podcast to cover all the West Coast horror, Halloween, theme parks, all that fun stuff over on the West Coast. Be sure to go check them out and let them know that the Terror Talk sent you. Also, if you would like to donate a little bit and help us keep the lights on here, we have a little link at the bottom of our description. You can donate for one time $3, and it helps every bit go towards the Terror Talks. Helps us keep the lights on here and pays for things like merch, haunted houses, and all that fun stuff. So be sure if you want to help us out to do that. But that is going to do us on this episode of the Terror Talks. We hope you enjoyed this episode. My name has been Jeremy, and my co-host has been Ansley.
Bye, guys. Talk to y'all later.
All right. Well, y'all be safe out there. Don't text and drive. And be excellent to each other. We'll see you in the fog.